to the Squirrel Brown Show, broke as a joke with SKST Radio on today, September 5th, 2023. Today we're going to get into relationships part two. We have two special guests in the building. We have Mr. Roy Collins coming back for a second time on the show to voice his opinions on relationships. And we also have the boss lady, big boss, world famous Miss Cammie Grayson on show with us today. And what we're going to do is we're going to hop right on into it. Relationships. Roy, take it away, man.
What you want me to take away? You don't have a topic? What specifically about relationship would you like me to start on?
Well, it seemed like you and Miss Grayson had something that y'all need to get off y'all chest in regards to relationship. So I want you to explain to her why you feel like uh, women don't deserve too much of shit in a relationship.
Well, I disagree with that. It's not that I think that they don't deserve too much stuff in a relationship. It's just that, I think that in order for a woman to get something out of a relationship, she needs to be married. And so if she's not married to a man, then she shouldn't be really expecting anything. And so in order to get something, that's it. That's what she should be putting on the table. Some responsibility.
So with that, and I know you married. I've been married like 3 times. So at the end of the day or the beginning of the day, you get so wherever you get that woman, that's what it's gonna take for you to keep that woman. So if you start off giving, 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 and then all of a sudden you decide to stop, that's on you. You messed that up. So you can't get mad at a woman for expecting what you came into the relationship with.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. You should not have a relationship. But women shouldn't be expecting a whole lot in the beginning of a relationship either.
No,
Because you
not
have a lot of women that say, well, yeah, they have a lot of women that say, well, I'm not going to do wifely duties until I'm a wife. But they expect the dude to pay when they take them out to dinner on the first date.
well, I mean,
Some kind of compromise needs to be made.
no. Well, again, it goes back to who you are. So if you decided you're gonna treat her out on the first date, and and you expecting something back, that's a different story. Some women they really want to be courted. They really want to just have dates. They don't really just because you buy them something to eat. They can buy their own hamburger. You buy you something because you buy them something to eat don't mean you're gonna get some.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that
You
for the
like
simple
hamburger?
fact that I don't think anybody should be getting anything unless they're married. Also, so this song that you speak of, I think should be reserved for married people only.
But hold on,
Yeah,
for a
so
hamburger?
I agree with that also. Yeah, huh? What you say?
For a hamburger?
Well, no.
No, that's just
I'm not saying that. I agree. I agree with the whole men paying for the date and things like that. That's to establish a certain set of control and authority in the relationship. So, and I think those things that men have to have in the relationship. So, I'm all for men footing the bill for everything. It's just that when I tell you don't wear that, then don't put that on either.
no. See,
And then I don't want to hear you saying, well, I want to wear this, but hey, I don't want to pay that.
Yeah.
well,
That's how that goes.
so that's how you do. You boss your wife around and tell her what she can wear and what she can't wear.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there are men out here who are always trying to introduce themselves to new women. And the more skin is showing is more of a signal for them to know that that's a woman that they want to be acquainted with. So if you don't want to be accosted by a whole bunch of single men or just men in general, then it's best for you to watch what you wear and where you wearing it too. So yes, yes, I'm absolutely gonna boss her around, and she appreciates you. She loves the fact that I boss her around. She's not around at this moment. I'll let her tell you. Girl, I can tell you.
Oh, so in other words, she got to train.
No,
No.
ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, it's voluntary. It's
Yeah.
voluntary. She don't have to do it. No, ain't no training at all. Ain't no training at all. She
No,
don't have to do it.
I'm just teasing you and giving you a hard time. So at the end of the day,
Oh,
that's
it's
good
okay.
though. That's good because you know what? I want my man to notice what I have on, and I want him to feel like he's the only person in my life, and that I'm not the man. So if something I wear is not pleasing to him, I'm not trying to please nobody but him. So I mean, I feel you on that one. I really do. I was just giving
Well,
you.
when it's different. It's different from when we're together and when she's by herself. You know, if we're going somewhere together, then it may be a little bit more lenient on what I would suggest for her to wear and not to wear if we're together. But if she's going somewhere by herself, no, man. I have to make sure I get a full spin and check to make sure that she's not gonna get any unwanted attention. And she's even said herself how she much rather to go places with me because she gets it's a better shopping experience. You know, she doesn't. She's not. People aren't just stopping her and talking to her all the time. You know, so it's men being with their women. It provides a sort of protective covering for them.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that because a lot of times women don't want to be bothered by all types of men. But again, it goes back to what you got on. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
it's taking a glass of water to the desert. I mean, it's a lot of thirsty
Yep.
fellas. They out there. You can't go in the desert and be the only one with a glass of water and expect somebody not to want none. So
Right. But
Can't get
what?
mad. It's mad.
No, I was about to say, but what about the guy that's not really deserving? What about the guy that's out there doing what he want to do and leaving you looking like a nun, but he out there doing what he do?
Uh,
well, you shouldn't
I
be
don't know.
with it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know none of them. I try not to associate myself with those type of dudes. So I don't know the dudes that you speaking of. But if I were, I would say that those type of dudes, you know, are most of the type of dudes that women like.
Yeah, for the most
You
part.
know,
I mean, a lot of a
you
lot
know.
of women will
So
go.
because
A lot of women to chase them type, and then they'll
oh
take
yes,
and mess over the good one. I've even been
right.
told once upon a time in my life that I was too nice. Uh,
Oh man, I don't know how many times I was told that I was too nice until it wasn't until I was maybe my second, third year in college that I understood what they meant. They was
yeah.
telling me that they was a hoe.
Oh, you was a duck.
That's what they was. Yeah, yeah. They were telling me that.
They were telling you was just you friend material. That's what they were telling you.
Well, that's the thing though. The friend material turned into a necessity when you 35. Because when you 35, 40, all the friend materials is the one that should have been a husband by then. Especially if you single at 35, 40, and you had all these men that was in the friend zone, then yeah, some was the problem with your selection criteria.
Yeah, it was a serious problem because at some point it's like, you know, if you want to be my friend, then a friend like I'm not. I might buy you a cheeseburger, but I'm not buying you no steak. You know what I mean? Like so,
You can't even have a piece of my steak.
That's cold blooded. Okay, so you
right.
saying you wouldn't buy your friend a steak? That is terrible.
It
That is
just depends
terrible.
on what I
What do
mean.
you mean, friend?
Like
Your
I'm talking about
friend.
friend in that type of.
Men and women can't be friends.
Why not?
Because men want to have sex with women.
Yeah, but I disagree with that. Because I mean, all I got are guy friends. I mean, me and Squirrel been friends for almost 20 years.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
okay,
true. But that's been different type of friends. We ain't never been dating
right,
friends.
No, well, yeah, you're right.
right.
So
Right,
so
and like you said, you probably was married. You probably was married during that time when y'all was friends. Also,
no,
Mm-mm.
no, I don't
you
think
so
so.
you've been married 3 times since y'all met.
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay,
no. I went through the three before I met Squirrel. Pretty much. No, with one,
Pro-
I think I had one left.
okay.
yeah, I think I came around doing the last one. I think,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, y'all will be considered colleagues, associates. Y'all wouldn't really be considered friends.
Well, I don't know because I know if I need something, I can call Squirrel, and I know if Squirrel needs something, he can call me. That's what friends
No,
do.
that's not the truth. Y'all can't call each other for everything.
Well, not for everything, but I'm saying as a friend,
Right, but what I'm saying, the
as
reason
a
why I
platonic
say
friend, as a platonic friend.
yes, but the reason why I say that men and women can't really be plutonic friends is because everything a man gets from a plutonic female friend, he can get that and much more from a male plutonic friend. In the fact that another man will understand his circumstances and the things that he's going through. Whereas the woman, she would benefit by, um, the things that men provide, such as leadership, guidance, and physical help. So if a woman having male friends, that just means you got people that are ready to help you move at any time. But
Oh,
if a man got female friends, he can't just pick up the phone and say, "Hey, I ain't got no food. I need you to cook me something." How that gonna go over?
well, I don't know about the cook part, but Squirrel,
Well, right. Well, if you ask
Squirrel.
Squirrel to help you move, if you ask Squirrel to help you move, he gonna help you move, right? He not gonna be like, I don't know about that. He gonna be like, I'm free this
Yeah,
weekend. I can help you move this
but the
weekend.
same thing.
But
If he's
if he hit you up,
the same thing though. If he's hungry, as long as he got a friend, he ain't gonna starve. If I got two pieces of bread, I'm gonna share with my friend.
Yeah, now
yes.
see
But if you gonna
that part right there. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, Roy, because now I could eat from a friend's house. It, like you say, it just depending on the situation. It's like, if I'm hungry or if I'm around or if we got, like we doing a show or we at the studio and or we even in the sense of helping them move. If I'm helping them move and you at the new house and you put something on the grill or you know what I'm saying, or if I'm hungry and you like, okay, I'm gonna buy y'all something to eat for helping me move, or just some shit like that. But just I don't add the food in with the other shit, especially when it ain't no
well
dinner.
the reason why I use that example because from a plutonic standpoint, what could a woman offer a man that he couldn't get that and much more from another man from a plutonic standpoint? I mean,
Female
since when
female
a female
perspective,
what?
female
Since
perspective.
what good is that? What good is that?
Because you
What,
being a man, you don't know how a female responds to, like, say for instance, if I'm having some issues with a female and I got this good friend or this close friend that's a female, that's a real friend, and I might have said something that's fucked up, and she'll be like, oh, you shouldn't have said that because women don't perceive that this way, that way. You know what I'm saying? Men can't do that, but a woman can.
uh, okay. Let me tell you why I disagree with you with that.
Well, you can tell
Uh,
me after this
women.
after this commercial break. Tell me after this commercial
Okay.
break.
Yeah, I
We
will
take
do
a
that.
break real quick, and then we're gonna come right back with it. We got SKST Radio, Squirrel Brown, Roy Collins, Boss Lady Miss Cammy Grayson. We on live talking about relationships part two, and we will be back in a jiffy with the second half of relationships.
Well, we back.
Okay, yeah.
Is it back?
So yeah, I'm here. Okay, so the reason why I disagree with that is because women don't like each other.
Dude,
Yeah,
Some
all women
yeah,
do
Jim. Well,
like
when
each
I
other,
say
but
when
not
I say
like
women don't
me.
like each other,
All women are
Yeah,
not.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But we're speaking from a probability and a majority standpoint. We just talking about 51%. It ain't got to be 80% of women. We just saying 51% of women don't like the other 49.
And
That's what I'm
how do you
speaking on.
know that? When you see women power
Well,
all over, women sticking up for one another, women doing talk shows, women doing stuff together, women will even go into the freaking bathroom together. So how do you get something out like that? And they
monogamy,
types.
monogamy,
Dude, you need to go back. You've been married too long.
monogamy. The reason, let me tell you why I say that. Let me tell you why I say that. Okay, if women was like you say about that for each other, women currently outnumber men. Why women ain't telling their husband that they need to share their husband with their friend if they so down for each other? Because they ain't got enough men for all the
No,
women.
it don't get that good. I'm sorry, dude. It don't get that good.
Thank you.
It
Thank
don't
you.
get that good. Well, just
Thank
like, are
you.
you gonna share your wife with your friend? Your best
Absolutely
friend?
not.
See what makes you
As
think a woman want to do that?
well, men and women aren't the same. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what a woman want. Or what a woman want is the worst thing for her. Because what a woman want is why she'll be single until she 40. What a woman want is why she got men in the friend zone that she could have been married to. What a woman want is why she got 3 or 4 baby daddies and why she ain't trying to do nothing or why she ain't trying to get married. What a woman want is not to be told what she can and what she can't do. That's what a woman want. So everything a woman want is natural, is generally rebellious and chaotic and out of order. So women don't really know what they want. When women start exercising what they want, you have today's society.
You know what? Behind every successful man, there stands a woman. So for you to say
Yeah,
all the stuff you said,
because yes, but that's not due to the woman.
the stuff
It's
that
not
you
like
just said, it don't
you
even make
saying it
sense.
you
It
saying it
don't even
like
make
that
any
woman got
sense.
down on her knee. You saying it like that woman got down on her knee and proposed to that man.
As a possibility.
Oh no, ma'am,
It's a
no ma'am.
possibility. A woman can do that
It,
now.
it, it,
It's not
it's a
like the
possibility,
old
but it's
days where a
not a
woman just stay
probability.
at home and wait for the man to do something. So half of these men so
It,
sorry that a woman
you're
can't that
right,
a woman can't wait on the man to do something.
ma'am. Them sorry men was raised by their mama. Them,
Yeah, you right.
them sorry men wasn't raised by their daddy, or
You
they ain't have
absolutely
no
right.
strong
But who
male
fault
figure in
is
their
it?
life.
But who fault is
Yeah,
it?
who?
The daddy that did
The
not
woman.
step up to the plate. No, you can't blame it on the woman
Ma'am,
or a man not
ma'am,
stepping up to the plate. You can't blame that.
ma'am,
No,
ma'am. More men play baseball than women.
yeah,
Men are always stepping up to the plate.
no,
Men
I
are.
don't.
I mean, now I'll put it like this: most of the men that I know are trying to make sure that they're in their children's life, and if they're not in their children's life, it's something that the woman is done to keep them out of their life.
No,
And
not
that's
all.
on more. And I know more women who are keeping their children away from the father than I know that men that are just being deadbeat. Yeah, that is let's see. I don't know if there's a word for it, but it's kind of like a placebo fear kind of effect, whereas it's not really real. It's something that was conjured up once upon a time and was passed down. You know, somebody grandmama told somebody mama and somebody auntie told somebody cousin, and then all of them got together, and then all of these women just said men ain't no good. All they do is cheat and abuse women. Like that's ridiculous.
No, I
Now you
believe
got a point. Hey, he got a point now.
no,
He got a point, man. I don't
I
know. I don't
believe
know
each
the.
person is different. Each individual is different. I am not going to judge
Uh,
the type of father that Squirrel is opposed to the type of father that my son father was. I'm for guys doing the right thing. I'm always on the soapbox trying to make sure that our men, our black men, get credit for the work that they're doing. But I be dang if I'm going to give you credit for you buying diapers for your child or you paying child support for your child because that's what you're supposed to do.
okay, well, let me ask you this:
Two people had that child.
should a woman? Okay. Should a
So
woman get credit for raising her child?
Again, I'm not gonna put her on the soapbox because she's doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Okay, so should a woman get credit for cooking food for her man every day?
Yeah, because guess what? We're not living
What?
in the you need to read my book. You wouldn't know a good man if you saw one, by the way. Shameless plug on Amazon. We're not back in the Ward Cleaver days. So uh if I'm working every day,
So
and
you're saying today is a better?
no, you cutting me off. If I'm
Okay,
working
go ahead.
every
I'm
day,
sorry.
if I'm working every day, I got two full-time jobs. If I'm working and I come home, what's stopping you from cooking dinner?
The
Or
fact that I'm not a woman.
us sharing the load of cooking. Why do the woman have to cook when she out there working just as well as the
Um,
woman?
okay, let me ask you. Let me
Probably
ask you
making
this.
more money because most women do these days.
Okay, I got an answer for you. Okay, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You hear a loud boom, somebody kick in your door. The man had been working a 14-hour shift. Is he going to stay in bed because he tired and been at work all day and not go and protect y'all? He most certainly is not. And you, as a woman, are not going to say, "Well, he been working all day and he tired, and I got to carry the load for him. So let me go get this bat. Let me go fend off this robber."
Oh, you know what?
No, you're not gonna do that. You're
No,
not gonna do that.
that
So
does
since you're not gonna since you're
that
not
does
gonna do that,
yeah because
no, it
he's
doesn't.
sorry. He can be a
If it
sorry guy.
happens, if he's a sorry man, then that woman picked a bad man. And if she picked
That's
a
right.
bad man, that's
She
because she
literally
picked something
said,
that she wanted.
no, she
Women
literally
pick what
said,
they want and not what they need. Women pick what they want and not what they need. Because what they need is to be told to sit down somewhere and to do this and to be gave directions. But women don't want that. Yes. Yes. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Since the beginning of women, they've been suffering from a rebellious spirit. The first woman, the first woman. What you mean to tell me I can't go get that fruit over there? Shit, I'm gonna get that fruit, and you gonna eat some too.
well, you know
And that
what?
was the first woman.
You know what?
That was the first woman. And so
Maybe
ever since then,
he wasn't
man,
that much, he wasn't no smarter than her because he ate it too. So
well, exactly.
he only
That's
did
why
what
God told him.
he
That's why God told him it was his fault because guess what he did? He thought that since God had made the woman for him, she was gonna do the right thing and be good, and so he could just follow behind her. But get what he found out?
his dumb ass
He
didn't
can't listen to her.
his
He
dumb
can't
ass
listen to her
didn't
because she is to help a man. A woman's purpose is to help a man. If you ain't helping a man, you ain't fulfilling your purpose as a woman. Because that's what you get your fulfillment from. All this new age stuff about women having a job, women having a career, women making money. They don't
dude.
do none of
That's
that
so
for a man.
biased.
They don't do none of that for a man.
That is
Of
so
course I'm
biased.
biased.
It
Of
is.
course I'm biased. Of course I'm biased. A bias has been established since creation. A man was created in God's image. That man was put to sleep, and then a woman was given to him to help him.
No,
Yes,
no.
there
You
has all. Yes, ma'am.
you speaking
Yes,
from a book
ma'am.
that was written by a man. So at the end of
Yes,
the day,
ma'am.
it's
Yes,
it's
ma'am. Why women ain't right one that stood the test of time?
it's
Show
not
me the Bible.
so no your Bible is not true. So you need to
Okay,
erase
where's
that.
the one?
You
Where's
need
the
to erase that.
Ethiopian woman's Bible that been around for 1,600 years or something like that? Like show me something that the women that had that then stood the test of time. So whereas people say, okay, these women did
You
this,
got
and
it
we
right.
gonna continue to do
You
that
got it
because
right.
it worked.
Women are being successful and they are making it without the man. They're making it because you got people who are still stuck in those biblical day books that wasn't even written for
Yes.
us black people, that wasn't even written for us, by us, or any of
Who
that.
told you that? Who told you that?
Who told
Who
you
told you
that?
that wasn't written for you?
It wasn't
The
written.
description. The description.
It
Every
sound like
description
the
that I
old
hear
girl
about them
talking.
people.
Stop.
Every description.
Who do you think wrote
Every
that
de-
book? No, stop.
every
Did you think
description.
God wrote that book? Did you think God
Every
wrote that book?
description.
He
No,
wrote all of the
no,
book.
no. Why he need to write a book? He created us. He gave us the wisdom to write it, to pass it
No.
down. All he did was say, "Look,
And these same sorry people that wrote that book got these diseases out, killing people every day, bumming people up,
no,
killing black people
ma'am.
for just being black. So come
Those are the
on.
consequences. Those things that you're speaking of are consequences for people who are not doing what they're supposed to do. Everything that's happened now in this is in that book that you spoke of. The way
No,
that women are running
prophecy.
wild, there,
It's a
that's ma'am,
prophecy. It's a prophecy.
that's correct. That's correct. That's
It's a prophecy.
correct.
And
That's correct.
at the end of the day, it was written by a man who wanted control. That's it.
Okay,
That's
so tell me this: why shouldn't a man have control?
why should he have control? Does he deserve it?
Okay, which one you want me to answer first?
You can go ahead and answer both of them. I know it's gonna be biased, so whatever you got.
Okay, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. If you give a woman $1 million, what is she gonna do with it?
She's gonna save it or invest it.
All right. If you give a man $1 million, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna go get women to take care of. That's why. That's why.
Okay, so
That's why.
he's gonna give his money away to hookers while she's trying to
Men.
save the money and invest it so they can live comfortably. Mm.
So who could live? What they? What they? There is no they. You said the woman was gonna get it invested, so that's just a her. There's no they.
No, you
Women are
said
all about
it doesn't
women
matter.
about are all about self-preservation. That's why, because they have to self-preserve themselves because they cannot
Count
protect
on men.
themselves from the
No,
elements.
they can't count on men to be there for them. That's it. That's just
No,
bottom.
they can't count on the bad men that they pick to be there for them. My wife could count on me all day, every day.
So
Yeah, my wife could count on me all day, every day.
you are far and few. Just put it that way. You are far and few.
No, no, not at all. Not at all. Squirrel woman could count on him all day, every day.
Yeah,
All of the dudes that me and Squirrel
he
know.
chose again. He chose the wrong woman. She had him. She
Agreed.
had him happy at one time. They were happy. Okay. Well, it just didn't work out. Sometimes people grow
No, that's
apart.
not what happened.
I
That's not what happened. What
all
happened
I'm
was
saying is
that woman. No, no, no. I'm not speaking specifically. I'm just saying that woman had the ability to make her own choices and decisions, and that's what went wrong. If
okay.
she
So
didn't have the
how do you
ability,
know if
if she
it
didn't
might
have
have been
that,
right for her? It might have been right for
say it
her.
again. Okay, it ain't about her. It was about their child. At that point, it's never about you. Like
Okay.
men don't do what's
Okay.
best for them. Men do
So you
what's.
saying they're
That's
not
another
taking care of
reason.
their child together? You saying they're not taking care of their child together? Is that what you're saying?
Uh, do they live together?
They don't have to live together to take care of their child together.
False. Squirrel, would you rather live with your son every day?
We ain't talking about my son. I ain't getting on that
Oh,
shit.
all right. My bad. All right. In general, a man. I have never. The reason why I ask you because I have never lived without my kids. So you the only one that I could ask that question to. But as me,
Well,
living with my
in
kids every day.
just as a general statement, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I would want to be with them, every day, uh, because that's just who I am and how I am. But
Right. And
yeah,
statistically speaking, it's better off for the child. Statistically.
Yes, but if the
yeah,
parents are not getting along and they're fighting and they're doing stuff that the kid don't need to be around, who are you looking out for? Yourself wanting to be around
Um,
the kid or the
no,
kid's well-being?
that's called the cost of doing business. It take money to make money. People have disagreements in relationships. Children should see their parents fight so that they can know how to fight and
No,
how to establish
no,
healthy
I
relationships
totally
and how not
disagree.
to give up.
I totally
You
disagree.
can't give up. You can't give up on a relationship if that somebody is beating on you, abusing you, or doing
hey,
something that.
Okay, you know what?
Go ahead.
I like that. So both of y'all, all y'all did was just confirm that we're gonna have a part three of this rumble, coming up
Hey, hey,
next Tuesday. So we're gonna make September the
let me
Virgo
know.
month of love, and we
Oh, come
gonna
on, man.
dive
Go on
into
somewhere with
this
that Virgo.
relationship.
Go on for it. Just let it be September. Go on somewhere with that.
Hey man,
Go on somewhere with that Virgo, man.
don't take it to heart, brother. You know what it is.
Oh,
So
all right, all right.
we gonna keep this rolling. So next week we gonna come back with part three of this thing. So
All right, I'll see if I can have a better picture by then since y'all don't like my dog.
yeah, we gonna have to get a picture because that dog symbolizes something else to her. Cause she just going in
What you
on you.
mean? What
It's a
you
dog.
mean? That dog, that's not a male. That's a female dog. Oh, you right? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm about to say that's a girl.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it's not a male dog, so she can't say I'm biased because that's a male on my picture. That's not even a male. I got a female dog right there
Okay.
on my picture. See what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So yeah, we gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We'll SKST Radio. We got Cammy Grayson, the boss lady, Mr. Roy Collins on the show. We're gonna go ahead and zip this up, and we'll be back next week on Tuesday for part 3 of relationships. I appreciate you guys for coming on the show and doing
This
y'all
is gonna be the
thing.
Infinity Saga.
Yeah, this is gonna be Twilight. I mean, we're gonna put it down. So we'll see y'all next week, and appreciate y'all for coming out.
Thanks for letting me
SKST
All right,
speak.
Radio.
Talk to you, Louis.
nice to meet you, Miss Grayson.
It's nice to meet you too. Bye, Squirrel. Thanks.
Yeah.